Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Lolcow Lounge. Today, we're going to be talking about somebody very special. Someone that's been a lolcow for probably equally as DSP. I was going to, Chris Shannon is he's the longest one, but, today we'll be talking about Wings of Redemption. Now, if you don't know who Wings of Redemption is, you are in for a fucking wild ride because this guy, he's not a very good guy. Let's just say he's not a very good guy. Um, if you're friends with him, he will fucking burn bridges with you. You mention one thing bad about him or anything like that, he will fucking disown you, and he will talk shit on you, and in rare times he will dox you. And he's just not a very good person. He's constantly begging for money on stream. It's awful. It's god awful. But like I said, if you don't know who Wings of Redemption is, you'll probably recognize him from this clip.
Black people don't tip. And like,
Or this clip.
Can't do it. I can't take this shit no more.
Or one of my favorites, this clip.
Wings, did you spawn in?
I broke my controller.
You broke your
And if you've never heard those before, you're probably living under a fucking rock. Or, in Cyrax's case, you're living under a bridge because you're a troll. You're a fucking troll. This is a fucking video about Wings of Redemption, and I can't stop talking about fucking Cyrax. But, other than that, let's get started with the Wings of Redemption. Wings of Redemption, come on in, sit your fat ass down, and we'll talk about you. Alright, so we're going to talk about Wings of Redemption's history here. So, even back then, he was in stupid-ass drama. You know how, he now talks shit about, random-ass people, and then people fucking roast him. There's actually a video, it's a hour-long video of him just getting roasted by fucking people. Like, what the fuck? Only Cyrax, Wings of Redemption, maybe DSP, I don't fucking know, but DSP doesn't fucking sit around long enough to fucking take it. But, so back in the day, there was a guy named Hutch, and he was also a Call of Duty commentator, and Wings had a fucking problem with him. And what was that problem? Was Hutch talking bad about Wings? Was Hutch, making things up about Wings? No. Hutch fucking was making videos about quickscoping. Wings of Redemption calling people out for stupid shit, and because he feels like he's got, slighted on, or, like he fucking, got wronged or something. He's been doing it since day fucking one.
You're from North Carolina. I'm
South
South
Carolina.
Carolina. Oh, are you white?
Yeah, I'm white.
Oh.
White as it comes. But I did grow up in a black predominant neighborhood, and when I grew up, the kids I hung out with spoke Ebonics.
Oh, I guess that
That's something I picked
qualifies
up.
you to speak Ebonics then, yeah.
Yeah, I grew up
Right
poor.
on. So you posted a little match about a week and a half ago, something like that, where you sort of called me out, called me an amateur, called me a noob for using stopping power. I might be not paraphrasing what you said correctly. Why don't you go ahead and clarify?
I called you an amateur sniper without actual sniper ideals or traits.
Ah. Now, what do you think? Let me just ask you something. In terms of real life, I agree with you 100%. If I were to run around in Afghanistan with an intervention, trying to quick scope Hajis, I don't think I would last very long. But in a video game like Call of Duty, I can actually pull it off. I mean, don't you think it's important to make a distinction between a real life scenario and a video game?
Well, not really. You see, my videos aren't to entertain with the fantastic shots, but it's more to teach people how to use a kit to its fullest ability, and they can pick up easily. You pick up camping easier than you will quickscoping because it requires less reflex and more positioning and stealth.
Right.
And another thing is if you ran around with an intervention, you'd be a strong motherfucker. Because guess what? Intervention weighs like 20 pounds.
Well, once again, it is a video game. Once again. Okay, well,
Apparently, he's a noob for using stopping power. Who gives a shit? Like, I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. And then the next thing he says is sniper ideals. Like, wait, he said it's not fucking real life. I mean, if you want to play fucking like a realistic army or military game, fucking play Arma. Like, this guy's talking about fucking ideals and how fucking an intervention is 20 pounds, so you'd have to be a strong motherfucker to do it. It's like, what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck he's on about, but it seems like Wings can't determine real life from video games. And it makes sense because his whole life has become video games. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. So that leads me to my next topic. He will burn down any bridge he has. So, I remember whatever Wings of Redemption faced Syndicate, and he told the, PKA people, Woody's gamer tag and shit like that. He's like, yeah, I'm probably not going to be on PKA anymore. Why? Because you're fucking losing a game? Oh my god. Fucking wah. What you guys are going to find out is that he is the biggest fucking crybaby in the world, man. In the fucking world. So while I was researching, for Wings of Redemption, because I haven't watched Wings of Redemption in a while, I was watching down the rabbit hole, right? And I seen something that kind of resonates with him now. And he used to say, well, I don't remember what video it was, but he said, I will block you out of Spear's Bite. Now, what the fuck? I mean, it sounds like him now, he'll block anybody that makes fun of him or that gives him criticism, good criticism, by the way, like, hey, your content isn't very good, maybe if you, I don't know, did some weight loss videos, that'd be kind of fucking cool. But no, he won't do any of it because he's a lazy fuck, and that kind of, it's not really related, but he would also give out personal information to people if it benefited him. So whenever Keemstar was kind of trolling Wings too, and Wings of course take it personally, and he's like, well, I got you here, Keemstar, I'm gonna run some things by you. Is your address this? And he's just hoping that the fucking Keemstar was like, oh yeah, that's where I live. Well, my girlfriend's number is blah blah blah. He's awful, man. And he gave that information to someone else. That's selling personal info. I mean, I don't know if he sold it, but who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? And now I'm gonna kind of loop back around and talk about the Syndicate match with Wings and Syndicate. So on the 67th episode of BKA, I can't ever fucking say it right. Of course, Wings was talking about how good he is at everything, that he can stay toe for toe with, Syndicate and zombies, and talking all that good shit. But of course, he fucking lost the match. So I'll play that clip right here.
Like commentator showdown. Yeah, I'm with you right there. I play too. I don't always win, but I'm there. Commentator showdown goes on. I knew that was a tough lobby to do well in, but I was there. Wings, are you in the game? Wings, did you spawn in?
I broke my controller.
You broke your controller?
Yeah, keep fucking laughing, you fucking faggot.
Oh, Wings, I've been
Oh,
through
man.
ours. I know it's
Oh, don't
bad
fucking
days.
suck. Fucking faggot. Shit.
Yeah, we've all been there, man.
Fuck you.
Me?
Fuck! Why the fuck you stream that shit?
It was your idea.
No, I didn't say stream it.
I thought it was your idea.
Got his ass slapped, didn't he? Got his fucking ass slapped after talking all that good shit, you know? You can't, I mean, he's the very definition of like, you go to school and you're just like, hey, I reached level 21 in Borderlands or something. And a kid will be like, oh yeah, well, I reached level 99 and I'm maxed out all my powers and, you know, all that shit. And it's like, why the fuck are you lying about that, man? I mean, there's no point, you know, you're not an ultimate gamer god, you know? So you can bet since then, he's just been whining, crying, and raging at video games. I mean, you can literally look right now. I don't know how many rage compilations there are. I mean, I don't even need to put any in as like an example. They're just all fucking there, you know? Just look up Wings of Redemption Rage. That's all. That's all you have to do. It's quite sad and pathetic. And of course, you know, whenever he was crying about getting money, he wanted that surgery that, of course, he fucking beat. You know, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking when he was just like, I'm going to get this surgery, but I'm not going to do anything else to like help me lose weight, you know? It's like he was thinking that whenever he got this surgery, he wouldn't eat as much. But I mean, it doesn't matter, you know, like if you eat, you're gonna gain weight, you know, you have to lose it, you know, you have to burn it off, you have to exercise. And that's what he didn't get. He was just hoping that like, oh, well, hopefully if I don't eat as much, you know, not eating as much is just gonna, you know, make you slowly gain weight, you know? So of course he beat that surgery hard fucking core, you know, still all those people, you know, all the people that was, you know, rooting for him whenever the PKA gym thing was happening, everybody was rooting for him. But of course he let everybody down because he's a bitch, you know? So whenever people, you know, gave him money for that surgery, they just felt scammed. And I'm just glad I didn't, because I did kind of feel bad for Wings, you know, whenever all this shit was happening, you know. But looking back at it, I'm like, no, fuck no, you can't feel bad for a guy that says that fucking the age of consent should be 12, you know? And he can say, oh, it was for shock value all fucking day. Guess who did the same fucking thing? Pink guy, you know, fucking Filthy Frank. But look where he's at now, you know? Like, it's just how you deal with your past determines where you go in the future, you know? And of course he dealt with his past like fucking shit, you know? And Joji, you know, the famous rapper now, look where he's at. You know, he's making fucking awesome music. And 2023, bring back Filthy Frank, please. I mean, I was just kidding. But, you know, so what else can I say? You know, he's been begging for money, you know, he's cried about bullies online, you know, he's cried about the surgery, you know, he's cried about how, why isn't he not, you know, losing weight, because he's not eating as much, but then he gets fucking 4, you know, Wendy's chilies and fucking devours them all, and he's like, oh my god, why am I not losing weight? Wonder why, dude. Wonder fucking why. But now, recently, I mean, he's not got big into the. I mean, like I said, I don't know. I don't watch a lot of Wings, but all I know is that he now has a wife that is constantly begging for attention. She's constantly getting on stream, and she's like, "Oh well, what if I blah 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 blah?" And it's like, dude, nobody wants to fucking hear you, and no one wants to hear Wings, you know. And that's the god honest truth. And you know, he was also flirting with other guys while, you know, she was in a relationship with Wings, you know, and Wings still denies it, you know, or if he doesn't deny it, he, you know, he's that a cuck, you know. So I don't really know what else you can say about this guy, you know. He's supposed to fight Boogie, you know. Let's see if that actually goes down. If that does, I'll make a video about it, you know. I don't know what's gonna happen, so yeah. So that was the video on Wings of Redemption. You know, with these shorter videos, I tend to, like, you know, blow past a lot of the stuff that is kind of important. You know, like, I didn't bring up, like, how he is on, you know, medication for, like, depression or something like that. Prozac, I think is what it's called. I'm not too sure. But this kind of video, like, is just meant for people that don't know, or, you know, just want a refresher. That's kind of what it's for, you know. This is what this video is for. And, you know, it's a quicker style, you know, of knowing your lolcows and stuff. But I will do longer videos whenever, you know, there is new things that are happening, you know, because there's already a lot of people that's done videos on, you know, long videos on shit that's already happened. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, I really appreciate it, you know. It means a lot to me, you know, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I hope you guys enjoyed your stay. I'll see you guys later.